Namaste. A Nama Saturday. How's everybody doing? I'm just popping on. I don't even have my music going. I'm not doing a reading. Let's have a little candle. Just have some information. Isn't this beautiful? This is a selenite stone. I think it's good for your brain and your crown chakra. Also your third eye. Anyway, it's from DC. One of my fantastic friends, DC. Okay, long time ago. I use it all the time. I hold it. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna be on long. Whenever I say that, I'm on long. No, I'm not gonna be. I just need to give some shout outs. Because my guides are telling me to rest. Um, so the reason why I'm on is in the first place is just because I have a couple things to say, and I want to say them. I want a couple of thank yous, and just so you guys know what I'm doing. Um, I'm always on the case. All right, I'm always on the cases, so I'm always looking up things, people, my subs and friends. Oh, sorry about that. A little bit too much lip gloss. Always trying to send me things, or sending me things, information, because even if I'm at work, I get information, and then when I get out of work, I check it out. Um, but of course, when I'm working, I'm so tired that when I get home, and then yesterday we ended up going out to dinner, so I thought I was going to come on yesterday for like 5 minutes, but didn't have a chance. So I'm just lighting my Palo Santo. Palo Santo. They say you're supposed to put it under your feet too, but I don't know. I could just visualize myself burning my foot, something else, burning my hair. That wouldn't be good. Okay, one second. One second. There. Plus the dogs have been very keeping us busy, with the training. Both dogs actually really a lot of work. One second. Sorry about my pajamas. Okay. So I want to give thank yous. First, I want to start off with thank yous and let people know who sent me things in my post office box that I am in receipt of them. Okay. So that's the first order of business. Okay. Thank you so much, Dark Rose. I have them in the living room. I'm not even going to go get them. Um, I'll use them another time. Dark Rose sent me beautiful cards, and one of the cards is Crystal Visions, I think, John Goodman. Oh, I love them, and thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't have those, and also the Gypsy deck. You and Genocide sent me that deck, and I love it. I can't, it's such a mystical deck, and the instructions are all in a different language. I think Italian? Yeah. So I can't read the directions, but that's okay because I like to just see the card, and there is a word in English on each card. So Genocide, all right, let me just write that down. You know how I like to write it. Write it down. Hold up, hold up. And if you're not subscribed to these beautiful, intuitive women, please subscribe to them. Okay, you'll love their channels, um, and show them some love. Okay, Genocide has 3 N's, like Trinity. Does everybody see this? It might be backwards, but Dark Rose and Genocide. Jennna, not a I, A, Cide. 3 N's. Dark Rose, Genocide. Dog Rose, genocide. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now I'm sweating and I can't, well, it's hot. I think it's hot, but did you notice I'm full of sweat just right now? So let's just, I don't know where my fan always goes. Probably next to my claw that I scratch my back with. Anyhow, no spirits are allowed in right now because my spirit guides came. I was going to do a reading today that's due for somebody named Tiffany. And because I worked, I wasn't rested. I wasn't able. See, I need to meditate. What I do is I write down all the questions, the information, people's birthdays in this book called Readings. Okay, so maybe it's a page, maybe it's 2 pages. I look at it and I meditate ahead of time. I have to be really relaxed. That's why sometimes I go outside, sometimes I go in my car, where I can be really relaxed unless the cops are after me for parking somewhere. But there's a nice park that I could park at, but I can't really do my incense comfortably there. Anyhow, so my guides told me, no, you cannot do any readings on Saturday. I was like, why not? Don't tell me what to do. Okay. I know some people probably don't care about my process, but I'm telling you anyway because it's my channel. Anyhow, they just said to me, since I got the shot, I don't feel well. Okay, and I know it's just the first shot, so my arm felt better after about a day and a half. Because at first it felt like somebody punched me. The needle did not hurt. The needle was really small. That did not hurt, not even like a pinch. Um, but it felt like somebody punched me, stabbed me. The biggest bully punched me again, and then shot me. Okay, I know I'm dramatic. I am super dramatic and prolific. Okay, because I'm a writer. But that's my experience, and I'm sticking with it. All right. After that, I felt like dizzy, like my blood pressure would just go like, whoop, drop. So when I was at school and my blood pressure would drop, I would just sit down and pray in my mind that the kids would be good, and they were. They were pretty good. Um, actually the fourth grade classes ended up being better than, and I had 3 fourth grade classes that I had to teach yesterday, but it was also English, grammar and editing, and that's all right up my alley because that's what my my master's degree is in English and writing and rhetoric. So I liked teaching that better than math. 2 days of math. Okay, hate it. Okay, but I love the kids. The kids are always great. It was my favorite school. Some teachers are really nice to me there, and acknowledged me. Somebody even invited me to lunch, but your girl sits in a classroom eating her lunch, meditating, trying to just, decompress. That's how I do it. That's how I like doing it. Because the lunchtime is only like 25 minutes, so I rather just eat my lunch on the prep period because that's a good 40 minutes. And so I eat it even though it's like 10:30 in the morning. But I eat my lunch then, and then I feel like not rushed. Anyhow, my guide said you have to rest all of Saturday, which means just do little things in the house. I mean, I need these nails done. I need a mani pedi like nobody's business. I have gray hair coming in over here, so I need to put a rinse in, and like some of these strands look like they're white. That's not acceptable. Okay? I'm not going to have white hair. Not because it just doesn't look good on me. I don't want it. So I have one more thing of it. It'll deposit the black into the black areas and purple into the purple areas, and it's vegan. So it's made by Splat, but it's vegan. So I'm gonna use that one more time. Um, and then I always say I'm gonna just go put the whole thing brown or black again. But then I saw that in my closet and I said, why waste it? And I like purple. So, I mean, I like blue too, but I'm more of a purple girl. So, but let's just go with what I like. Anyhow, so the guides were telling me, you can't do anything except maybe put away your laundry that's been piling up, go from the bedroom to the couch, and really, like, see how pale I am? Well, I have no makeup on, all right? So you, actually, that's a lie. I have a little lip gloss and I have a little foundation to cover up my big old age spot. I don't cover it up on my hand, but I cover it up on my head because that's terrible. Anyhow, um, I guess I'm not that vain, because if I was that vain, I would spend the money, save money, and get that removed. I don't even know if you can. Anyhow, maybe somebody knows. Put it in the comments. Um, yeah, I'm holding this candle. It's making me feel better. But I feel pale. I feel run down, like when you have the flu or you're getting the flu, and it starts to affect your throat and stuff like that. In class yesterday, I was sneezing a lot. Like, not sneezing, but I asked them, do you have any tissues in this room? Could you bring me some? And they brought me, instead of bringing me the box, they brought me just like three. And I go, oh, I wanted the box. And they go, why, do you have a cold? Are you sick? And I was like, you never tell a kid that you're sick, because, that makes them scared because of the world they live in. Like, if their teacher's absent right away, they're like, does she have Rona? And I'm like, no, teachers get sick, teachers get run down. And, meanwhile, they're probably getting the second needle, and you got to rest. You can't go to work with that. You got to rest. You got to stay located on your couch, right near your bathroom, okay? Because that's where you be going. Couch, bathroom, couch, bathroom. Um, I get mine April 2nd. So I'm not scheduling anything for that week. Actually, I have the hormone doctor to see about my thyroid on that appointment I waited for months, since December, is April 7th. So from April 2nd to the 7th, I won't be doing anything but, you know, getting a needle, second shot, and going to the doctor. So I wanted to thank Dark Rose. I wanted to thank Genocide for the beautiful cards that you guys sent me. I am so appreciative. I will be using them. As a matter of fact, I think Genocide asked me if I would please pull a couple of cards for the boys, just to see what I got. And I couldn't do it last night. I can't do it today because the guides told me rest. Before I meditate on somebody's reading, I have to rest. That's resting my throat. That's resting just my body, and just, doing a few things. Maybe if I want to take a walk, I would do that, but I'm not even ambitious for that because I don't really have the energy. So when my guides say something, they told me something about my Bayo's mom, and that means that they're really trying to get through. Okay, it might sound crazy, but if you know me, or if you're an empath or a psychic yourself, you know what those voices sound like. It sounds like your voice, but they keep haunting you with the same thought. Unless you give it credence, unless you pay attention to it, you'll get that same thought over and over and over in your head. You try to disvalue it at first. You try to just say, oh, stop thinking, I'm thinking too much. But no, because my instinct is always to go hard, always to push myself. I have a lot of readings in this book that I have to do, but they're telling me I'm going to mix up the information, and I'm going to mix up the people who come to the fence unless I rest today. Okay, so therefore I will be doing Tiffany. You know who you are. I will be doing Tiffany's reading tomorrow on Sunday. I don't know what time. I don't give you a time because I don't know what time. I'm not a morning person, I could tell you that. Sometimes I'm not even an afternoon person. So I am a night person, but and I have off Monday through Friday because it's spring break. So that's why I want to try to get some of my readings done. So I'm starting. The schedule will be. Why am I holding this? The schedule will be Sunday. Wait, today is the 13th. Today is the 13th. Tomorrow is the 14th. So I'm writing Tiffany. And yeah, I can only do one. I don't do two in a day. I'm sorry, I can't do that. It gets too confusing because people have so many people up there. A lot. Some people don't have as many. Like I got loads of people up there, but can't really read for myself. I can't. It's very hard to read for myself. Wish I could. All right. Anyhow, so Tiffany is on Sunday at some point. So then I upload that video. Now, if I do it late at night, you might not see it till Monday. Okay? Then on Monday, I'm going to try to do my friend, which would be the 15th. Sorry, I'm just right. I have a whole calendar schedule, okay, that I also put my artwork on. Okay, so I'm going to aim for the second reading to be on Monday at some point. Don't know when, okay? And that will be Zen Gen, okay? You didn't tell me a different name, so hopefully you're not mad that I said Zen Gen. Okay, anyhow, look for yours on the 15th at some point, okay? All right. I'm going to stop it at there because the other monies didn't come in yet, so I can't do the readings, schedule you on the calendar for the readings until I receive the payment. Just like with the artwork. Now, happy note, when I went to the post office and I found that Genocide and Dark Rose sent me all those beautiful presents, the cards that I will use, I promise. They're telling me don't touch cards right now, so I'm not going to touch the cards right now. Okay? They take care of my energy, they take care of my aura, they take care of my soul. So it's almost like, are you going to tell God, if God tells you, hey, take off a day today, which he did that to a lot of people during 9/11 that worked in 9/11. They just didn't end up getting to the city, or they just didn't feel like going in, and they stayed home and they took their kid to preschool or the first day of school, kindergarten, and guess what? Everybody in that department died except for them because God told them, yeah, stay home. And if they didn't listen to it and they were traveling and they were a little bit late, they didn't die either. Okay? Everything is meant to be. So when you hear that voice, when I hear that voice, I listen to it now. And I didn't always listen to it. Okay? All right. So, Miss Debbie Walker, Debbie W., I received your check. So I'll be sending you brothers. Okay? But again, guys, please always write down in your note, what artwork it is, because I get so confused. Look at this artwork. Look at this room. You see this room, guys? I don't know if you can see it. plus, I look terrible. Sorry about that. Plus everything that's on the wall, and I have a whole container of prints that's this big, and then I have a whole, this whole thing has prints. Ow. See how heavy it is? I almost dropped it, right? So this is all the artwork that I've done in the past. Of course, Tommy Extra's in here. Happy Birthday with Tommy Extra. Did that make it in the book? Yeah, that made it in the book. You know, everything I've done, I've taken a picture of almost everything. Some things didn't make it in. This was a big seller. In the beginning of 2020, I believe. This was a big seller. Okay. And this was Walkway into Heaven. And I was doing a lot of black canvases back then, but then they stopped selling. As fast as they were selling, like, you know, over and over again. I think I sold it like 4 times. Then all of a sudden it stopped. That's okay though. But my point being is I have lots of stuff that I'm selling at the same time. So if you would just kindly put on either your check or the little piece of paper what you're buying from me. I have notes. Definitely, you know me. I have a notebook full of, okay, it says everything that Debbie W. has bought. She bought another wolf another time, I think orange sacral wolf, and then she also bought, yeah, whatever it is that you bought. I have a list of it, but I'm starting to get a little popular, so I'm getting busier, and I do it all myself. Nobody else does it, so I'm not saying that to make you feel sorry for me, which of course there's no reason to feel sorry for me. I'm very happy and grateful. Any sale I get, I'm happy and grateful for. But I don't want to make a mistake and mail you the wrong painting, okay? Because I'm always juggling a few things at a time. So, I got the payment from Debbie W, so you'll be getting Brothers. I hope you love it. I've loved having Brothers here who was influenced by Sincere and Classic. Orrin and Orson West influenced me to make that, and I've saged it, Palo Santo it, and I think you're gonna really be happy with it, and let's hope it brings good luck, because that's my next point after I tell you this one other point. Okay, so I've gotten also from another person that ordered Lilac and Shanann's Ancestors and a reading. Ooh, I'm just not saying the person's name. You know who you are. Shanann's Ancestors will be going out to you. As a matter of fact, I'll write that down. Sorry, just doing a little secretarial work. Okay, 1 second. And Brothers. Yeah, so on Monday, before I do the reading, I'm going to be mailing out Brothers to Debbie W, and I'm going to be mailing out Lilac Shanann's Ancestors to you know who you are. Okay, same person that gave me this envelope. And I thank you, and I'll be doing Zen Jen's reading on Monday. Just writing it down. Monday is the 15th. Okay, and then tomorrow is the 14th, is Tiffany. Okay, all right. So I think I said thank you to everybody. I told you everybody who mailed me something, and I thank you sincerely. It was so nice because I got 2 letters in my regular mailbox, and then I got two two orders in my regular mailbox, and and there was two keys, separate keys, and one was from Genocide and one was from Dark Rose. So I was like, wow, I am feeling lucky and loved, and I am happy and grateful. I am always happy and grateful. Um, Somebody said to me, "Oh, I had a rude hater, okay, but you won't see them because I took them off. I didn't even say anything back to them. I was discussing this with I think Genocide. I was discussing this with and maybe even Doc Rose because we talk. But this person said must have read was watching one of my videos about the boys, and it was I think it was in the car, and it was a cold read. I didn't want to do it, but I heard Gannon and JJ telling me that Katrina, you have to do it. Katina, you have to do it. You should do it. So I was just getting over having steroids and antibiotics to get my lumps. Had lumps all coming out of my chest and here, and I still have it. Okay, my frog lump. Anyhow, I was telling people it was the first time back on the air with Mystic Brady, and I was telling the people who care about me what happened and what's going on and how the doctor never called me back. And then when he finally did, he just ordered the same medicine, and I never picked it up, never took it again. I don't want to be on steroids. I don't want to be on fake antibiotics. I put myself on natural antibiotics, probiotics, to take care of that because I have a lot of problems with my intestines, being Virgo. Okay, rules the intestines. Anyhow, I want the problem to be figured out. So that's what I hope April 7th will do. So I was talking about that. So some lady who I don't think is my sub because I've never seen them before wrote all in caps paragraph. Now I can appreciate caps because sometimes I'm blind and to write in caps I'm not shouting, but I want to be able to see the words. If it's really little font, I can't see what I'm writing, so I write in caps. So I wasn't that scared about her caps, right? Never scared about caps. But then she was saying, you know what? I had to stop watching your video. You're supposed to be talking about what you put in the thumbnail, and you're talking about your medical problems. And you know what? Perhaps do a separate video on your medical problems that I won't watch, and just do a regular video about the boys, which you didn't even know their names. So it must have been like the first video where I got confused about who didn't get confused about Sincere and Classic, Oren and Orson, who didn't interchange those names because it was a lot of information, okay? But I might not know exactly whose birthday is in June and whose birthday is in August, but one of the boys is a Leo, one of the boys is a Gemini, okay? The first boy that was born was named Sincere, second one is Classic, okay? So I knew that much, but it was the very first day that I was doing it. So she just reamed me out, right? And I was thinking of all these things that I was going to say back. And then I said, no, that would not be Zen. And that would not be namaste of me. Okay? My whole channel, if anything, and I'm human, so sometimes I do go back. And if somebody tries to, like they did in the past, go for my channel, go for my job, call me a fraud, call me a fake, of course I'm going to go back and have my say on their page. Okay? Not on my page, on their page, if they have a channel too, which they did. Okay? But I did it once. It was a one-time thing. Okay? And then I back it up and I let my angels go. My angels and my warriors, and my friends, and my fellow readers that stood up for me when I had a situation where somebody, another YouTuber, if you can even call them that, scam artist, psychopath, He has mental problems, and that's not my fault. You're an alcoholic and a meth head, but you want to call everybody else an alcoholic. You want to call everybody else, you're going to take their job from them. You're going to send videos, okay? Don't come for me unless I send for you. I've always been straight with that. But anyhow, I'm not, I like to be namaste. I like to be zen, and I like to give it to God to handle. But I will have my say. I don't allow anybody to call me a bitch. A man, two men that go on the air in YouTube, on YouTube land in 2021 and call women bitches, and their channels get to stay up, and the F curse is going on over and over again, and defaming and doxing people left and right, saying that they're not doxing them and then doxing them. Okay? No, you don't do that. Okay? You're going to come for me and my job, I'll come for your job. All right? But I'll just do it mentally. Okay? Just remember, I have friends in high places up there in heaven. Okay, so that's all I'll say about that. But anyhow, yeah, I want to thank you. You know who you are. If you stood up for me, if you said a comment for me, if you risked the person doxing you or hurting you in some way or hurting your channel in some way, but you stood up for me. And that means the world to me. That means everything to me. I've had people who had channels, who have channels, and stood up for me. Okay? And then they put themselves in the line of fire of this mental patient. Okay? You have mental problems, you need to get help. All right? It's not my fault. You want to be a hater of me. I have this little small channel. I'm not the one with 20,000 subs. Okay? I'm not the one who's asking for money every other second. I do artwork. I do readings. Yes, I get paid for that. There was a time where I didn't get paid for it. I give a lot of things away free, and I do a lot of readings for free. Every murder case I do not ask you for gas money. If you people want to give me money for my time and energy, or they want to donate to my channel, they donate. I have a PayPal and I have a post office box. Very few, people have, and that's okay. I have no problem with that. I have a job, okay? I have several jobs. But you don't have to do that. You can watch me for free and not give